Creative Excel is actually our entry-level program for Excel. Yeah, it basically focuses on a lot of tips and tricks on how do you creatively use Excel to address your day-to-day work in a smart way. So if you use a lot of Excel, this is a good program for you because it really helps you to increase your efficiency. If you are an advanced Excel user, this is also good for you because we do notice that many advanced users neglected some of the fundamental, and this program will help you to patch up the fundamental. Yeah, and up there you notice that many people also ask us what's the difference between our program versus what is offered outside. If you attend a normal IT program, you find that you have to go through the 1 day and basic level, 1 day intermediate, and 1 day advanced, where you actually spend 3 days learning many things that may not be fully relevant to you. So what we decided to do is that we designed this program to pack it into 2 full days course, where it focuses a lot on, of course, number one, still Excel function, but more importantly, how do we use this function creatively to address some of our work challenges. In terms of the tips and tricks, one of the things you learn in this program is something called MACBO. It's basically a 36 months data and how do you work to complete the data as fast as you can. And based on our experience here is that generally a heavy Excel user may take slightly longer than 5 minutes to complete, whereas a non-heavy Excel user sometimes take more than 10 minutes. But once they go through our learning, so far our fastest record holder was around 2 minutes 40 seconds. So you can see that the moment you master the tips and tricks of using Excel, you can quantum leap your productivity easily. Yeah. The other thing would be like example is Excel are not good in handling photos, pictures. But again, how do we creatively handle that using comment box, which will save you space and yet able to use it creatively in certain needs that at work. In terms of practical real-life challenges, in between every module during class, we also end with a challenge. Where during the challenge, you will find that we will simulate a boss subordinate kind of scenario where a boss will request for information using Excel and the participant will act as a subordinate to quickly churn up the information. Generally, this is the fun part where many people start to realize that, oh, okay, I may learn the function, but I might not know how do I creatively combine and apply it to address the need. And this is where the real learning takes place. We find that many people start to realize how much they do not know and started to appreciate these challenges. We find that during the challenge, many times people are so excited about it, they are so motivated wanting to overcome. Sometimes to the extent that they don't even go for break, just to want to finish it. So you can see that they are motivated, they are challenging themselves, they want to overcome using all these challenges. Other real-life challenges that you will learn during the class will be including example like, normally prepare a monthly report, and one of the requirements is for you to have the summary, the last statement in your report. But quite commonly, frankly, as we are very busy rushing for work, sometimes we may forget to update the last statement. But if you know how to use Excel, then this could be done in such a way that it can be linked, so that when the data at the top changes, you find that the information, the last sentence will change automatically. That's something you learn in the class. And on top of that, one of the things we do is we compare variances. So how do we put arrow up, arrow down, instead of just a number? And in fact, if you want to push it, how do I put smiling face or sad face to represent favorable variances or unfavorable variances? All this you learn in the program that we are teaching. And the last thing is like, should you choose not to put in pictures, but instead you wanted to highlight the cell in color to represent favorable and unfavorable? Again, we'll teach you how to do it in this class. So, if you are interested to learn tips and tricks, you'll find that this is the program for you.